It's the baby.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time great.
What a pleasure to be in this. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just misses with that uppercut. These two fighters are made for one another. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than I do.
You believe what we are seeing. No rest for the weary. That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. And Barrera is rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five. You are right.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fight.
Oh my God, Johnny! Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that, and down goes Pacquiao. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
On to the third. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
How about that time counter shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Barrera might be going down. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay? So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee then gotta follow you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's gonna pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round.
Right, let's go out there.
On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Marco Antonio Barrera is dazed and, oh my word, Barrera is down. Can he make it back to his feet? One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's on.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible...
Let's go. Give me your gloves.
That's it. You're making him look focused. Now he's going to make a mistake. Doing? Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let...
Do your business.
Counter the jab. Come on, counter the jab. Focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself. All right, let's
Stand by.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw. end this fight. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's
Let's do it.
All right, let's switch that. Switch that.
Time out.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back.
Let's go.
Slip, slip. Get back to the game plan. Come on, you're letting it back in now. Stick to the game plan. Get your boxing back together. Come on, Boo, you gotta pick that back up. You need to pick it back up. Win in this round. Don't let it get in your head. Now, that's it. Stick to what you're doing.
Time.
What was that? What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than...
Let's do it.
Let him get in your head. than that. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. You've been coasted for this entire fight.
Box. Listen to me. Are you okay? 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Next up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Hector Mutt. It's
This bout,
so much hype. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Throws the uppercut, but misses. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Hector Camacho. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
out there and win the round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Catch and shoot. Perfect counter lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. Pacquiao is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That uppercut doesn't land. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. And Manny goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Game to continue.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the counter. Dead.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Love that jab slick. Just keep him on
The end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let...
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that.
Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Good punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much firepower here. You'd like to see more jabs. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? How about that time counter shot? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Got out of the way of that right hook. Perfect counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Camacho is buzzed. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Card, he's up.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. What a huge moment. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And down goes Pacquiao. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Just walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Camacho in serious trouble right now. Down goes Hector Camacho. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your breath.
Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Round 7, here we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Couldn't land that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny. And Hector Camacho couldn't take anymore. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit. As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful... It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to... And it's the King, Amir King Kong. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this... Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Good straight left. Straight right just misses. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a...
Here we go, it's round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. There's a counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we're entering... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Time they throw a shot, they get counters. That counter punch caught him clean. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter. They drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Counter punching. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Well done without counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut doesn't get through. And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. On to the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you're going to get some before you get in close.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. I guess showboating is part of their plan. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally come. Round 7, here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different? There's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Respect for each other's punching power. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Punch is beginning to take its toll. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He blocks that jab. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The story was supposed to go, and Amir Khan finally on the canvas. He caught him with that body shot, and it throws him in his tracks. Look at this again. Some might have thought it was a little bit close.